Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Journey. Today's video, we're going to be looking at Florabelle, which is the rate up. So you can see within the Noble Tavern, she was and has joined into the Noble Tavern for the rate up, meaning that Vela is available. So looking at the all hero recruitment as well, you have the ability to drop her into the wish list as of now. So we're going to drop Cassidy out. I would put Vela in here absolutely 100%. Because she's not in the rate up, you're going to have the ability to get some summons out of here. Now, at the end of the video, we're going to go ahead. We're going to try to summon. We have 6,000 diamonds to try to get Florabelle. Now, overall, we haven't, and we don't have any of these rate up scrolls or the invitation letters. These are ones that you have to get through purchasing, which we haven't bought any of these. We're pretty frugal in this game as of right now, but I want to check out and see exactly what she looks like. Is she going to be worth getting? So Florabelle, right off the bat, we see that she is a wilder. Little questionable there, but a warrior physical damage. Okay, we have some heroes that can really buff up some of the physical damage, but I don't know if she's going to be in here for damage herself, so let's run through these. First of all, the ultimate ability. She summons Spiny when a battle starts, inherits 80% of the max HP, dealing 60% damage with normal attacks. Spiny retreats to the pod when defeated, then rejoins the battle after 10 seconds. So I think that essentially Spiny is going to be the little piece that she's carrying right here. We're going to have to see exactly how that looks. Now, Florabelle selects a tile and summons Smashy to smash the ground. So again, I'm assuming that essentially that's what she's carrying to all adjacent enemies and knocking them into the air. Smashy inherits 220% of the max HP. So she's going to be based on HP, dealing 120% damage with normal attacks. Smashy takes 100 extra damage, 100% extra damage when crowd controlled. Now gains the skill to remove all debuffs on Smashy and restore its HP to full, commanding Smashy to smash the area once again. Again, kind of feeling like mixed abilities or almost split abilities in here. Increases Spiny's normal damage when all three Pedalia is on the battlefield. Summon Smashy will instead trigger a coordinated attack of Pedalia, dealing 400% damage to all enemies within 3 tiles. So it seems like also she is going to have to be face to face with everyone. And then we have Spiny and we have Smashy again with that ultimate ability. Now, Overgrowth. Now, life drain in this game seems pretty strong in comparison to AFK Arena. So feeds a Pedalium with the petal plum to transform it into a giant for 8 seconds. The giant, and again, the names are killing me in here, with an extra 60 haste, 60 life drain. When multiple, which they can have multiple on the field, they will target them in the order of Smashy, Swifty, and Spiny. So I want to see this hero. I'm hoping that we can pull a copy of this hero, increase the life drain, then of course the giant form goes up. Now, Tiny Sharpshooter, this is Swifty again. In the back, has 6 attack rattle range, inherits 45% again of the max HP. So anyone that can buff up HP, this is going to do a lot more damage. Casting this skill while Swifty is able on the battlefield, rapid fire, unleashing 8 arrows to a random target. I don't like the random target if you're trying to focus somebody down. Swifty cannot be summoned again for 8 seconds. Okay, then damage goes up. Each arrow is increased to 88% of rapid fire. Hero Focus. Now, of course, increases her attack by 10% on the battlefield, gains an extra 4% when at least 2 of the summons are on the battlefield. Then it goes to 14, 18, and 6 and 8 respectively when there are summons. So essentially, you're going to want some support in here that is going to keep her summons up. And she's almost reminding me of Solus, just looking at the build here. The Protective Blessing grants a natural blessing to allied summons. So I wonder if that's going to go ahead and work on Mr. Carlisle as well. Upon their entrance to the battlefield, providing them with a permanent shield capable of absorbing 290% of the attack. Skill can be active every 0.5 seconds. That's kind of crazy. Feeds the allied summon with the highest attack rating with an unripe Petal Plum when Florabelle casts Overgrowth. Transform the summon into a giant, which is getting haste and life drain. So this seems like it's going to be really strong with the summoned. And again, thinking of Mr. Carlisle in this case, that this is going to affect it. And then, of course, the Supreme, the allied Pedalia in their giant form are immune to crowd control. Very cool ability overall with this hero. Super excited to try her out. I'm hoping with the summons that we do in here today, and we've gotten really, really lucky before. So we have 2 full pulls now. Of course, we have 40 to go. I'm going to focus diamonds and move them over to Florabelle until we essentially get some copies of her. Should have saved some of the diamonds, but we got really, really lucky with those S summons that we got. So let's see if we can get anything here, guys, which right off the bat, we get 2 purples, which I'm okay with. Anytime that we get Chippy, Chippy gets, of course, and that's cool to get Chippy because you do get 30 of the Omni unicorns. And we also do get a copy of Marilee right in there. Number 2, so we're going to need another 6,000 diamonds to get the copy of her because there's another purple, which means 6,000 diamonds will actually give us the ability to summon some more copies. And there is Corinne. Both Corinne and Marilee, we definitely want to build. Now that leaves no summons in here, but that's okay, guys. We're going to do the single summons because, of course, I don't want to hold on to them because every single summon that you do in here is the possibility of getting another purple hero like that. There's a copy of Marilee. Again, we're getting pretty lucky with these summons. And again, that was a lot of comments that we got about how lucky we got with some of the summons in here. And this game, honestly, there's a copy of Savannah, is just really the continuing progression of really nonstop playing this game. As an AFK game, it does have a very big factor when it comes to building them out. Now, in here, we do have the A-listers in here. We have the S-lister right here. We do have Thorin. We have 6 of these we're going to go ahead and recruit. Now, again, I've been farming for pretty much everything we can. Seems like we're making some decent progression in here. And I'm hoping one of these are going to give us what we're looking for with the gold summon. Omni Unicorn again, or Omni Acorn again. There's Savannah again, which we continue to get. Are we going to go to the pity on this one? I'm hoping that is not going to be the case, but there is, again, there we go, skipping the animations. It finally got there. Savannah again, not enough currency. So we are 4 away from getting. Now remember, with the A-listers in here, you will get 5 copies of these heroes, but we're also looking to build Thorin out. Now, level-wise, we finally got to the point, and I'm going to level up Thorin, that we're producing enough essence through the AFK rewards that we're actually able to get through a little bit more of the content, still kind of pushing. Now we've got all the way to 160, and again, it seems every day, maybe day and a half, we're continuing and making more progression. Also got a free copy of Iran, which is going to go ahead and build him up to Legendary Plus. Now, of course, we use him a lot, especially within that Wilder Tower. I'm going to save the rest of these for Florabelle just because we know we're building them, but that takes him up to Mythic as well, which of course is going to make a big difference with the ability to essentially make progression within the Wilder Tower. Now, of course, these we've been farming up quite a bit. I'm going to save them right now without leveling him up because I want to see where we're going to build him. Got another copy of Walker, which takes him to Epic. Unfortunately, Walker is still at a bottom tier in both games, which is pretty sad. Then we did pull one more copy right here. Again, kind of a bottom tier hero with Khafra, but overall utilization within a couple different game modes do work and does work very well. Now in here, we finally got 8 mythic heroes. Now I want to talk a minute about the AFK rewards. So in here, we've actually been going through here, picking up the AFK rewards, doing all of our resets. Now you see, we have remaining daily attempts 2. This is because we got built up essentially within the mystical house, and I'll show you. So within the mystic collection, we have been again farming this a lot. We've gotten to the point that we're starting to get and finishing out some of these in their entirety, starting to pick up some of the intermediate, but overall going in here, which I believe maybe it's the never ending book, that we continue in here and right there, instant AFK attempts +1 by claiming the daily chest. We just continue grinding out this game as much as possible because that is what is yielding us all of these resources. Now, in addition, I do buy these out for diamonds. There we go. This is why. This is exactly why we do buy these out for diamonds, guys, is getting the gear in here and also getting the essence, which is huge. Once we hit 240, we know the training manuals are going to be converted into essence, allowing us to level some up. But boom, we are getting a lot of gear. This is the reason why we say don't focus on building out your gear, because gear is going to come naturally in time. Without spending a ton of time really focusing on the gear. Unfortunately, we already have the boots in there, but that is giving us, of course, forging stones. We'll recycle and dismantle those. And now we're into our red gear. We're already at level 150. Building out the red gear, starting to get a little bit more progression. And then, of course, getting Thorin and building out Thorin a little bit further does make a very big difference. Another 140 there, which is going to give me the ability to actually hop back into the AFK rewards, Pick this one up for 100. Boom, giving us some more essence. And again, looking there, we farmed what, 600 essence out of there, not including what we're getting daily. And then of course, right here, we're already at 722, even though we just leveled up Thorin, which means still making more progression. Now, Odie specifically, we're building him up. We want to go ahead and get this built up as fast as possible. We've been focusing within the Mystic House, building out and buying out copies of Odie in his entirety from the Dream Store. So we're down, we had 1, so 19, so we have 18 left to build out Odie. And then again, we're gonna focus build probably Merrily or probably Corinne at that point, getting them built up a little bit further. Now, of course, in here, Cecilia seems to be a really strong one to build. Out of here, Brutus, 1 copy, okay, works. And then Igor is another one that a lot of players say don't really underestimate. But as you can see, even here in the guild store, we're at 17, which we're still building out Rainier. A lot of players built out different heroes. Some of them are regretting it from what I've seen from a couple different comments. Then, of course, battle drills are done at this point. But loving AFK Journey, guys. It's really, really exciting to play this game. We're going to continue in here with the summons. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of Florabelle. And as always, thank you guys for watching.